Today we will be discussing three of the most important parts of cybersecurity: network security, ethical hacking, and awareness. These three are the foundation of one of the most important studies in the world. Without basic cybersecurity knowledge, people fail to keep online profiles, which can have countless amounts of money and many services which people around the world need from day-to-day life. Cybersecurity. Today we're going to be talking about cybersecurity and why you need it in an online world in your day-to-day life. When a network is unsecure, the person who is using the connection runs the risk of being hacked or having their information tampered with. Just by sharing their connection with someone with malicious intent, they could track or log information you can transmit while connected. To stay safe in an online world, it is also important to know what should be done for safety. Here are some things that should be done to stay safe online. To have some peace of mind when you surf the web, always make sure to connect to safe networks, such as a password-protected connection at home. You can also protect yourself by using a virtual private network and clicking trusted links which are widely used and commonly known online. Some of the main and most commonly used forms of network security include a firewall, VPN, and antivirus software, email security, and especially wireless security. A firewall is a commonly used term, but many people don't know the meaning of it. A firewall is a network device that checks for incoming and outgoing usage and chooses whether to block an entrance of a website or application based on a set defined of security rules. This can include when a website is blocked from a school, a malicious link, and giving suggestion for a block. An antivirus is widely accepted and recognized as a way to prevent malware. Follows ethical principles. It can only be used for a good purpose. This means that if you want to positively impact the world through hacks, you must use it to help others, as well as finding breaches and vulnerabilities on the website or particular service. Ethical hacking is the positive use of a negative thing such as hacking in order to provide improvements to security and website feedback. Ethical hacking and unethical hacking are two different polar opposites of hacking, which show the differences of how hacking can be used good and bad. Ethical hacking examples include when a person is hired to use their skills to test potential attacks, and when a person is hired to use their skills to give feedback to a web application. For unethical hacking, examples include when a person is using their skills against an organization to take advantage of potential attacks, and when a person uses their skills to take advantage of web applications and vulnerabilities in those web applications. Ethical hacking is used to aid security issues and leads to a positive impact on our world, which can help us for years to come. This is clearly different to unethical hacking, which is used to exploit vulnerabilities on organizations, websites, web applications, and leads to a negative and damaging impact on our world. Since we have already discussed the differences between ethical and unethical hacking, we need to find out how it can be used wrong and right. A highly emerging amount of hackers use this method. Examples include using a website breach to solve a problem, giving feedback after style vulnerabilities in their tracks, and preventing leaks on a website. Awareness is one of the most important things for anyone in the world, even if they lack interest in cybersecurity. In an online world, we live our lives and through the internet and cannot afford to leak any information. Out of all these essential sections, it is important to understand being aware. To be more aware, research the topic and follow the steps to reduce your chances of being hacked. Here are the steps to save online. Before you click a link, make sure it's trusted and safe. Check online through sites which verify the trust and reliability of any given website that you use. Make sure that you use devices that are supported and have automatic updates which can handle new operating systems. Use passwords which are basically impossible to remember, with many symbols and letters to make sure it cannot be easily guessed. Enable, and last and finally, enable multi-factor authentication or use a security key. The first should be used by everyone online. Wow, the security key might be used by high-profile people or people who are just looking for that little extra edge in security. This is very hard to track down. When working a role in cybersecurity, you have a large amount of options and jobs you can take on to stay in the field, or you can even personalize it. As we bring up before, you can work in ethical hacking and non-ethical situations, but it can be much more extensive than that. Examples of this include entry roles as an analyst, which make at least an average of $90,000 per year. Testing and incident response in the middle go around $130,000 a year. And the highest, executive roles, which can go from $150,000 to even $250,000 for executive roles. Pretty solid money. We're going to talk about this more in a bit. Entry roles can include working as a security analyst, IT support technician, junior penetration testing, where you report and find weaknesses in systems, research for threat intelligence and network security. Most of these jobs are mainly focused on working for others as an assistant in any issues they may face. Mid-tier jobs typically require at least 3 to 5 years of experience in the field. They make a comparable amount to workers who start beginning in their higher tiers. Cybersecurity engineers design secure systems for use. Ethical hacking, as we mentioned before, and security consultant who works with clients to assess risks and figure out who are more experienced in aiding them in solutions to problems. Finally, after working 8 to 15 years, you can land yourself a high-level job and even executive if you work hard enough. In the start of this, you can work as a security architect who designs systems, red team leader or offensive security expert, and on the opposite side, blue team lead who defends real-world attacks. Ultimately, you are provided with a myriad of choices which may fit your financial and time management needs while still being able to enjoy your life. Cybersecurity is a great option for those who want to experience challenges on a daily basis while being rewarded for their hard work. It is also being widely accepted by most schools around the United States and possibly even around the world.